Let's discuss. Hey everyone, it's Rachel back again with another video, and today I'll be checking out a new song from In Fear. This is a band we've been checking out on the request streams. I've checked out 2 or 3 of their songs now and have been loving the sound they have, so when I saw this email come through with a new single, I wanted to be sure to get it up on the channel. They are releasing a new single every 2 weeks until the album comes out on May 5th, so that is very exciting. I'll be trying to cover as much of that as I can. The sound of this is just very promising. So the album is called All Is, All Shall Be. Again, May 5th, I will link the video I'll be using in the reaction, as well as any pre-orders that you can get, the social media for the band, all of that good stuff in the description. Other than that, I'm going to stop talking and we are going to get straight into it. We are grooving. This album looking dangerous for the list. Oh, those kicks. Not a song I want to end. In Fear, All Is. Let's discuss. As I mentioned, this album is looking extremely promising for my album of the year list. I did not listen to this band prior to this year, or at least maybe on stream or something, but we've done over 1,200 songs on stream, so I mean like actively listen or get into when they have these singles that have just checked every box for me. With this track specifically, it opens right up with that groove. The main riff on this is just outstanding. You have the range on the vocalist with singing the highs, the lows with screaming, all of those boxes checked, as well as having the other vocalist, driving on that chorus, but still displaying the range from the main vocalist in this band. Beyond that, it's an extremely up my alley sounding song with the type of guitar work that's on here. They have some room for the atmosphere of the track, so it's just checking all the boxes for me. You have that one vocal drop that goes into it just goes into this one group that is so gonna be stuck in my head, I guess is the best way to not stumble over my words trying to describe it. I'm not even really sure what else to say because I'm just going to be kind of ranting about this. It's been a minute since I think I found a new band that I felt this way about an upcoming release for. So I'm very excited that they've got one single coming every 2 weeks because I will be looking forward to them, but also running through these other singles. So I guess I won't be doing a full album reaction if they're going to reaction review if they're going to release every 2 weeks. I'll try to stay on top of the singles and do it that way. I do like the rollout of this because I think it's more for me when there's too much time in between the singles, or it goes across a year period, in between 2 years. It just makes it weird for me, on the album of the year list and stuff. But I found this band this year. These singles are all new to me, and then we're going to be just having 2 weeks between singles. So I feel like this rollout is a good idea and probably beneficial for a band that's newer like this, because I've heard this band through word of mouth, and now I'm going to start talking about this band to other people. It'll be good to get people on board slowly, but without having too much idle time between them. I do think with some of the rollouts that I've seen where it's a single at a time and that sort of thing, it really depends for me on not only, of course, the strength of the single. That's going to be it no matter if it's an album being released that way or if it's a single off a regular release cycle. That doesn't really matter, but the time between certainly does start to matter for me, and I just can't get past it for whatever reason. I felt like with the Wise Man's Fear, their album this year, I was very glad that I saved as much of the album as I did for when it came out. Otherwise, I would be feeling sort of how I felt with Aviana's album last year. It's such a strong release, but I was too familiar with some of it. But I completely understand why Joel had to do it that way. There was a lot going into it. Anyway, back to the band that we're actually focusing on. The groove here, the vocal performance, some of those drops. Instrumentally, it's just, yes. So I'm probably going to cut myself off here because I'm just going to keep on running in circles about how much I love the sound of this band, how excited I am. So I will be following this. I will post another video in about 2 weeks when the next one comes out, and let me know what you think in the comments if you're new to this band as well, or if you've listened to the singles, which single is your favorite. I think I still need to run through them a bunch more. I've just really properly gotten into them. At the time that I'm filming this, it was 2 days ago that we did the stream with another one of their singles, and I was like, okay, let me look into this band. And then I saw this email come through just today and was like, let me get this sorted out, because they had that much of a lasting effect on me. And I think that can be difficult during stream because, like I said, we're going through request after request after request, checking out all these new bands. A lot of them are very strong, but to be one of the that I have that mental tab on and go back and run through, that's for me one of those signs okay, definitely keep your eye on this band. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments. I will put all of the band's social media, the video that I used, and the reaction portion of this video, all that good stuff in the description. Other than that, you can also find my Linktree, which will have the Patreon. I've been working a lot on that content, updating playlists for Tier 3 with their third, for some people their second wave, some people their third wave, but getting that sorted. Live streams every month. I'm rolling out some new stuff as well, including a series about video games, which is what Patreon asked for. It wasn't what I would have guessed that people wanted to see, but if that's what Patreon wants, that's what we shall do. So I'm kind of listening to what people have to say, what they want to see on there, and trying to adapt around that, add more stuff. So if you have any interest in checking out the tiers, those are there. You can also find the Discord server invite link in that link tree. In the Discord server, we've got a bunch of music lovers, just where the community is based for my YouTube channel. I adore the community that we've built there over the time that we've spent, especially during lockdown and stuff. Just a lot of great people in there. So if you're interested in coming to join, check that out. That will be there as well. As always, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it.